Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and if I said to you guys, would you want a feature-length Overwatch movie, what would you say? I'm pretty sure literally everybody out there would go, well, yes, Sty, we want a feature-length movie, give it us now, because the animated shorts are brilliant, but we want, like, a fully fledged movie, like something insane, maybe something about the Omnic Wars, or some ridiculous movie like that. That would be awesome. I would love that, but the question is this something Blizzard would actually make? Well, there is an article on .esports. Now, they asked a gentleman known by the name of Tim Kilpin, who is the Activision Blizzard's Consumer Products Group CEO. A very fancy title. And this is what he said when he was asked about that. He said he would like that very much, which is obviously great, but also he goes into a bit more detail. We're a platform and a portfolio. These franchises exist across multiple platforms, so it's not just the game as a driver, but it's linear content, movies and TV as a way to expand the audience and expand the opportunity, and then esports, because pull all of that together and you're talking about franchises that are frankly like no other. Now, there is a Call of Duty movie in development, apparently, and although I've never heard of this, but whatever, apparently there is. I don't really follow Call of Duty too much. But this is what he says about that. If the script and the story isn't right, then we won't do it. It's not one of those situations where someone is saying, I don't care, just get it made. That's not what's happening. We do think if it is done well, it has the opportunity to expand the base audience beyond the traditional foundation that the game appeals to. Now, this is very interesting. Now, this isn't obviously a confirmation, but this is a very positive response from somebody who is in a department that would be tasked with giving the green light or the go-ahead for a potential Overwatch feature-length film. This got me thinking, right, how would this actually manifest itself? Now, it takes a ridiculous amount of time to make the animated shorts. Blizzard has a, quite frankly, Pixar-level department for cinematics. If you guys have seen the recent, the recent Reinhardt animated short, that is phenomenal. But even beyond that, if you look at their World of Warcraft one for the expansion, that is friggin' amazing. That is insanely amazing. That is utterly crazy, that cinematic is. I mean, that's just phenomenal. They have a department that can produce that quality of stuff. However, could that be extended to a full feature-length film? Now, I don't think it can, okay? I'm pretty sure Overwatch wouldn't be, or at least Blizzard doesn't have the capacity for that, because these films take a hell of a long time to make. So I don't think this is something Blizzard could just be like, okay, we can make this film. It might be something like what happened with the World of Warcraft film. Now, there is a history here, isn't there? Activision Blizzard have made movies in the past. Warcraft, I actually thought was a pretty good movie. I have not played Warcraft for a very long time, so if there are problems with lore and all bits and pieces like that, I don't know. But I thought it was a pretty enjoyable movie to watch, and I thought the special effects were pretty good as well. But it was kind of like a live action-y style thing. Now, here's the question. What would you like to see if Overwatch did produce a movie? Like I said at the top of this video, I think something like looking back at the Omnic Wars, or something like in the history of Overwatch would be really fantastic. That's kind of what they did with Warcraft, right? They sort of went back in time. They showed us the first war with the humans and the orcs. It wasn't something which was current. It wasn't something in the future. It was something from the past. And I firmly believe they could do something like that with Overwatch. The thing is, though, I think this is years and years away. If it does happen, I will be there watching this bad boy, because it'll be phenomenal, right? And like I said, Blizzard does have a track history of this. They did it for Warcraft, and Warcraft was a wildly successful game. It still is a wildly successful game. But the fact is, Overwatch is also a wildly successful game. So a movie based on Overwatch, I think I'd like that, but I don't think I'd like a live action one. I think I'd prefer the animated styles, like the animated shorts, so it looks like it's kind of part of the universe. And here's another interesting thing. If we go back to the quote that he actually said here, he said movies and TV. Could there possibly be an Overwatch TV series? Like, how would that work? Like, what would go on there? Could that be some sort of like, well, hell, the Doomfist anime that they had made for the introduction of Doomfist, I think was one of the most brilliant bits of marketing material that's been produced for Overwatch. That was phenomenal. I forget the name of the studio that made it, but it was a ridiculously good anime studio from Japan, I think, designed that. That is ridiculous. Imagine having an Overwatch anime. That would just be, it would be mind-blowing. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of anime ever. Like, I mean, I've watched things like Death Note, I like the Ghost in the Shell movie. I'm sort of running out of things that I've watched. Oh, I like Blame, which is on Netflix, actually. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, I like that kind of stuff, so I think that could be totally watchable. The thing is, do you think they'll do it, guys? Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I think this is a super interesting topic. I would really love an Overwatch movie, and I think all of you guys would as well. So if they're starting to make noises about it, maybe in 2 or 3 years' time, we'll get some sort of a movie announcement about Overwatch. And yeah, oh my god, it could be awesome. Anyway, guys, I'm in Stylosa and this is Unit Lost. I just thought it'd be fun to put this together because I noticed this as I was doing my rounds on the internet. And I was like, oh, that's really awesome, because I was meaning to ask somebody about this at BlizzCon and I totally forgot. So awesome that Esports have done this, because yeah, we've got a little bit of information. Anyway, guys, I'm in Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video. You can subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. Join the Discord as well, which is discord.gg/UnitLost. And I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.